Hello. Oh no, I forgot to get a water. I'll take care of it during the music, I guess. Whoopsies. Anyways, so I made So anyways, we're playing Hyrule Warriors again. I was originally going to play Wind Waker, but I changed my mind. I only have like 30 weeks to stream this month. I didn't want to wait so long to play Hyrule Warriors again, or any Warriors game for that matter. I just really love the Warriors gameplay. Actually, I sort of have become obsessed in a way. Again, I don't know, I've liked it before, but anyways, but along with going off this game as peak and debating whether I should have picked the just Hyrule Warriors category instead of Definitive Edition. Yeah, there's not many followers in Definitive Edition, but I have Definitive Edition, and there's way more to show off here than in regular ones, so I don't know. That's what I want to go for. I want people to know that I have a lot to show off. But yeah, what did you think of the Nintendo Direct that a lot of people think did not have a lot to show off? It did, but maybe not so much in first party. Maybe not there. Or like Dust Bloods. Yeah, I don't care that much about that game, but hey, that is true. That there wasn't much to show off, but we'll talk about that some point during this stream, probably. There's a lot to talk about this game. I'm sort of tossing in this direct discussion because I'm not playing Wind Waker. So that's rough. But hey, we can talk more about stuff maybe whenever I do get around to Wind Waker. But no, that's a long time from now. The yeah, next week is Next Fest on Steam, so that's putting a little bit of a issue in this month's scheduling. But hey, a surprise. But that's okay. I knew that was coming eventually, and you know what? I'm making do. So, without further ado, let's get this stream started. Let's stop talking about the later streams. Yeah, in the comments, you can tell me what you thought of the Nintendo Direct. Yeah. And we can talk about that too. Or you can tell me what you think about this game. Because this game deserves more attention and praise. So let's play the music. You know, with these Twitch embeds, yes, showing my profile picture, and my profile picture having a VTuber avatar, should probably either change that picture or actually readopt the VTuber avatar. Huh. Oh, hello. Hi Joy. The little pony art? Oh, on Discord. It is cute. What? That's a interesting cutie mark, I think. That's what it's called, right? I don't know. I watched My Little Pony back in the day. The one that made a bunch of bronies. Whoops. I just dropped my controller. Anyways, it's that, like, what's it called? Drama mask? I think one of them is drama. No, tragedy. Tragedy mask, and I don't know, I guess say happy mask for the other one, because I don't know. Happy mask and tragedy mask. Oh, is it like it's a cinema pony. Anyways, that's interesting. Also, the black and white reminds me of, DeVille from the 101 Dalmatians. I only remember that name because of the song. I would not remember that at all. Oh, comedy and yeah, that makes sense. You know, anyways. Oh, I should show this. I should show the game now, though. That is, I should show the game and also get into the game. Ba 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 ba. The name is Cruella de Vil, which is, oh my gosh. Wait, oh wait, no. You're not talking about the pony. I I thought you were talking about the pony. I was just like, wait, I called it? You were actually referencing that character? Cool devil the dance. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, it makes a lot of sense. Anyways. I'm gonna move that a little bit up because that looks weird. Where? As a pony. I suppose, yeah, people do that a lot. But yeah, today we're playing Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. We can talk about ponies if you want. I don't know how far that conversation could go. I don't remember much. About the the audio for this game might be a little low. I can't tell. Yeah, my voice is way overpowering it right now. So we're gonna turn that up to -2 decibels, I guess. But it sometimes overwhelms my voice a little or something, so I really don't want that to happen. So, yeah, it's been a little while since I played this game. And I actually did it on my main channel. I think it's like one of the last streams I did on my main channel. And yeah, so since it was dual streamed to the YouTube channel, that's where the archive stays. But this stream will probably feel more like a part 1 on account of just what I did on that stream. I was just talking about all the game has to offer basically, and I played like one free mode match. But yeah, today I want to actually show off what this game has to offer more. Because while I was talking mostly last time, I mean, I did play one match, and I think that did a little pretty good displaying it, but I could do a lot better. I barely scratched the surface last time. So, today, I want to, yeah, show it off, like I said. Teehee! So, yeah, along with doing that, I do, yeah. Oh, I especially want to talk to things I hardly touched when I was first playing this game, because actually before I started streaming at all, so you won't find that. I've only done one stream of this game before, and it's the one that's on the main channel that's actually pretty recent in comparison to my starting stream. I think it was like a year ago though, so it's still not super recent. I don't know. Maybe it was some months. I'm getting some things confused. But anyways, so we're starting in adventure mode, but I do hope to play through or like most of the prologue in legend mode. Okay, I'm actually gonna go back and be confusing. Legend mode is like the main story mode. Also, let me know if you can hear like the game's music, because if you can't, that's a problem. You should be able to. I think it's just I have the audio low on my end. I'm not sure. I hope so. But anyways. But yeah. Obviously, it's somewhat quiet. Well, we can maybe do a little bit better. Let's do, well, right there. Might be a little better. Alright. I think I should, I'm definitely still over it, but I don't want, like, the loud parts, because the music is pretty loud, but I think the actual game might have louder stuff. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna get into adventure mode, and I want to show off, I want to get into my fairy. I keep going back and forth, I know. But as you can see, I never actually unlocked my fairy. I have 35 hours in this game, and I never unlocked this. I didn't figure it out until like I was playing off stream recently, and that's when I figured it out. So yeah. Yeah. Since I do, so as I was talking about, I do want to play the prologue in legend mode, but I'm not expecting to get through all of the prologue, so I'm going to end with that, and I'm just going to get as far as I can. We're going to start with this. We're going to start in adventure mode, and yeah. I unlocked Tingle since last stream because I've been playing this game off stream in this mode. What is happening? Oh no. This capture card does not work well in this mode, does it? No, it does not. What can I do about that? I don't know what I can do about that. Oh no. There's too much elements on the screen. Oh no. There is very little I can do with it doing that. Hold on. What if... Okay, so I can click that. This is... This is not where I unlocked Tingle. I don't even know what this is. This is going to make streaming this game actually very hard. I might have to get a new capture card if it's going to be like this. I didn't realize this problem. Let's see if I can... I'm going to have to remove the switch from the dock so I can see what's happening. Sorry. So yeah, I need to go... Yeah, that was just a random spot. Yeah, I unlocked Tingle in this adventure map, which you cannot see because it won't show you. There's too many elements on the screen. What if... Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's see if it displays now. Probably not, but we'll see. We'll see. It's even gonna load. Oh, hey! Hey, it does show it! So yeah. The problem is that there's too much on one of the displays. Okay, so now it shows. That's good. I'm sorry. Okay, this is helpful. But unfortunately, the display that actually shows the useful stuff is not working. So, yeah, it stopped showing. You can still hear me moving around, but it stopped going. See, now I'm here. But this is actually helpful. Like, this is showing the companion fairies. So this is exactly what we need. Yeah, this is the one that unlocks Tingle up here. So you can see the battle victory and it shows Tingle. So yeah. There's a lot of characters locked behind this adventure mode. I actually hardly touched it before I streamed it that last time. But yeah, now I'm playing it. And I'm hoping to play more of it as I play the Zelda games. And that's what I'm planning to do in general. But for now, I'm going to unlock this companion fairy, which I didn't find last time. I played through this battle, but I didn't realize the companion fairy. You can see it at the top there. I didn't realize that was there, or how to find it, so we're doing that now to unlock my fairy. Yeah, I actually proved that it worked. I actually found it off stream, but then I didn't save, and so I could just show that on stream. So I could unlock the fairy on stream and unlock the mode. So let's do that, but before getting into the battle, I want to visit the bazaar. We could press R to get into, as you can see on the screen. It's in the top right. Tag yourself on top right? What do you mean? I don't even know you're... Huh? Yeah, oh yeah, and look at this character list. There's so many characters you can play as, including characters that don't exist, and they're not canon. This one is not one of my favorite characters, but you know, I like this character, and I think a bunch of people really like Linkle. It's just like female Link, but she gets lost all the time. She thinks she's the hero of time, but she just gets lost instead. It's hilarious. I hope I can get to her introduction in Legend mode, but I might not, unfortunately. That might have to be saved for next stream. But for now, yeah, we'll do this. And yeah, there's also Lana. She's pretty cool, I think. And yeah, they have their own designs for Impa, and actually that looks like Ocarina of Time, doesn't it? Well, anyways, more detailed Ocarina of Time, but Link looks different. He has this weird blue scarf. I don't know what that's about. It reminds me of the Breath of the Wild tunic. But Breath of the Wild isn't in this game because it predates Breath of the Wild. So yeah. And yeah, they have Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and a bunch of ones that I don't see because I didn't unlock the characters yet. Because I haven't played Adventure Mode. This guy, I specifically went to unlock, and I want to play as him. He's from my first Zelda game, Link Between Worlds. And what else can I say about him? He was the shopkeeper in that game, and yeah, you barely have to play the like. Let me look here. Let me confuse everything by going all the way back here. He's in this Lorule map. It's based on A Link Between Worlds. La da da da. But I don't want to waste too much time talking about that. So just get back in here and play as him. I honestly wasted a lot of time just doing that. But yeah. I wanted to visit the bazaar to show off the ways to upgrade your character. I showed them, like I talked about them and I lightly showed them, but I didn't actually show them working. So I decided to do it for this character because I haven't done anything for him. And I want to improve him because he's like my favorite character in this game since it comes from my first Zelda game. But yeah, there appears to be 3 or 4 different ways to upgrade each character. You can level them up, which is this training dojo, or you can level them up just in battle, but you can also just raise their levels. Here, let's raise up their level by 1, just to show it off. That is a lot of rupees. I'm gonna do it anyways. It's that I don't really care as much for doing that. I prefer to just, since you can, I prefer to just play to level up, you know? That makes sense. In the badge market, this actually adds combos, and I am very surprised at how I hardly use this at all. The only character that I used this for was Link, and Zelda, and Impa, apparently. Okay, and okay, I used it for all the story mode characters. Okay, actually I lied. I used it more for... I used this more than I thought, apparently. Why didn't I look at this more last stream? So I just didn't use it for... Okay, whatever. I guess... Okay. I could have checked more into that. But yeah, I actually have used it more than I thought. Yeah, let's add some of this. Let's... Is it gonna let me? Oh, I need materials. That's why I haven't done this. Oh, that's unfortunate. I can't even do that because... How do I not have the materials? Huh. I'm going to have to look up where that is. Well, that sort of puts a hitch in things, but let's try this. Allows War to use a potion once per battle. Okay. Wait a minute. So if I... Huh. Oh. That explains it. I literally didn't give this to anyone else, and I was wondering why Link has a potion and the others don't. That's why. Because I... Well, here you go. Here, you can have a potion now. Yeah. And this stuff is so complicated. That's why I hardly paid attention in the first time. There's a lot to it, but you can basically play the game without doing much with this at all. I still believe I forgot about it in like the second half of playing this game the first time. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I mentioned there's more, and once again I can't do anything in this one. I still don't know how I cannot do that. I should have checked that, I guess. But yeah, there's also the smithy. So yeah, you can fuse weapons, remove skills, praise skills, la da da da. So you just like unlock a bunch of weapons after each battle. And so you can fuse weapons together. Like this one has no slots. If I fused it with this, then it would add the star plus to that. I literally gain nothing by doing that though, so I'm instead going to sell these wooden hammers that are completely useless. Get sold. Get sold. No one needs you. No one wants you. I need to gather more weapons for this guy. And also figure out what the heck that material is that I don't have. I will find that out eventually, but... Yeah. And so yeah, well, now I can add this... What even is this? Have I ever used this? So this is like a fourth option to upgrade characters, thankfully. I guess, but... It's like temporary stuff, I guess. Weak boost to dropped weapon slots. I think that means that they have more slots. I guess I can do that, why not? Well, we have plenty of older eggs. La 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 la. Yes. Yeah, create weapon slot 1. Cool. So that's what that does. And, oh, now I've confused everything. Let's choose this one. Strength attack +1. I can use that more easily. Yeah, so we did the bizarre stuff, and now we're gonna play this and try to get that companion fairy. I believe it's in the south area, and you have to break bottles. Oh, what's the battle information? What do I need to do? Battle info, current status, defeat Darknut. And the defeat conditions are Zelda flees or the allied base falls. So yeah, this would explain itself better than I'm going to be able to. But yeah, now we get into where I just destroy enemies. And I would like to destroy enemies with those combos that I haven't unlocked yet, but I don't know how to unlock it. Ow. My only guess is that it's something that's a material that's unique to the Hyrule map, since I have hardly touched that. That would probably make sense. But that really sucks, if that's the case. So I could go over here and beat up this enemy that it wants me to beat up. Whoa, okay. I need this. I'm gonna need this to exploit its weakness. I'm too leveled up for you. You are a pushover. Da, 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 da. And now I defeat this Darknut over here. I'm going to take out this outpost captain first. I just feel like that could come in handy. And I'm going to take these guys out because they're kind of ready to keep. I don't want you taking my keeps. Dork. Oh, I have my special unlocked. I pressed A and now I just destroy everything. So yeah, this is all referencing stuff that this guy sells in his shop. His moves reference shop items in A Link Between Worlds. A coup has arrived on the battlefield, so that's just like an obstacle that I need to not hit him. Ow. Ow. So, I think the companion fairy should be in here somewhere. So let's use this magic attack with R. And it just powers us up in general. Now our hook guy is powered up because I just picked up a power up for that. Oh, there's a cuckoo there. If I hit him too many times, he's gonna get angry. And yet he follows you, just so that you will hit him. On accident. Right there. Wow. And that's the magic going away. I could have pressed A to do that earlier. And there's my fairy. You caught a companion fairy! Woo! Oh, B? Okay. I didn't expect it to be B. What does this do? Nothing. It keeps wanting me to go to that thing up there. I feel like this is very similar. So yeah, we unlocked the My Fairy. Oh, I could help that guy, I guess. I can do that. That's fine. What's the trouble, dude? I mostly just see regular enemies. I don't even like... Westfield Keep is about to fall? Okay, I can take care of that. It becomes a little harder in later matches. And there's a Cuckoo again. Yeah, that was about to fall. Oh, that Hylian captain is in danger. There you go. You can heal them by getting near them if they take too much damage. How do I use a potion anyways? Is that hidden by my camera or something? Oh shucks, well I can take care of this business anytime really. There's a thing in the bottom left I'm not reading because it's not interesting to me at the moment. Kind of trying to take in a lot of information here. I meant to talk about the Nintendo Direct more. Oh, I see. The joke about the top right was because there was nothing. Okay. That makes sense. Whoops. I didn't mean to press that, but that's okay. Trying to summon the keep boss, but I don't see any. There we go. Wanna buy this keep I just captured? That's a Ravio style joke. Anyways, I need to calculate this fairy down here so I can delete the elemental effect in this keep. They like putting you fighting a boss in that keep because of this. So yeah, there's the fairy that I need. Right. It's 9:02, we're making alright time. So yeah, about that Nintendo Direct, did you watch it? Joy? I don't know if you did or not. To be honest, I can't blame you if you didn't. Oh, this is a boss now. Whoops, I accidentally hit that guy too many times. Well, oh well, I can just ignore the Cuckoo. Cuckoo has received reinforcements. I'm almost done with this. It does not matter. It does not matter in the slightest to me. Oh wait. Barrier of Light has been defeated, okay. I'm including some of the Cuckoos, but that's fine. They're just going to get in the way now. I can get rid of them. If a golden Cuckoo appears, I can take that one out. But they're actually a little bit hard to defeat. It's easier to just take out this Dark Nut, to be honest. So yeah. Oh, your audio died? RIP audio. I'm just out here completing this mission. I got a fairy. I got the companion fairy. So we have unlocked my fairy now, and we're gonna look at that for a little bit. I haven't ever been in that mode. As you saw, I wasn't unlocked. Yeah. That's Ravio gameplay. Whew. By the way, if you see my shirt, it's actually a Wind Waker shirt, even though I ironically stopped playing Wind Waker. Hey! That's peak. Yo! He got a better hammer! I mean, no, that does have the same strength, doesn't it? Yeah, it has 2 stars. So yeah, that's better. Cool. And, oh, she has more slots on that too. Ooh, I could do that. I could get that potion more often. Like, that weapon slot's 1. I could do that more often. Having those weapon slots is very helpful. It means you can actually fuse weapons together. I have a lot of characters with a bunch of weapons that aren't so great. Lark Dark Nut Sword. Piece of Dark Nut Armor. Old Rag. The fairy Letty has become your companion. What am I looking at? They're a hard worker, they're sparkly. My camera is in the way of some things. What is this? What are we looking at here? I don't see that there's anything here actually on that. Why is it not telling me anything about that? Maybe I have to build up those stats? Huh. So they're a hard worker to start off with. And that's all I can see right now. You want to change Letty's name? Nah. Oh, is that it? You earned the Hey Listen medal. Found a companion fairy. It took me so long to unlock this medal. That could be pretty easy. Why are... Oh! What in the world? There's more things to look at now. Use fairy clothing to change how a fairy looks. There are 5 types of clothes. Tops, bottoms, decorations, headgear, and accessories. I have unlocked a whole bunch of things for this game all of a sudden. So hey look, I unlocked young Link here. I didn't remember that. Huh. Weird. I thought I unlocked him through the legend mode, honestly. Anyways, each fairy clothing item has 1 effect that will change either the amount of damage inflicted by fairy magic or the amount of magic power used. Huh. In adventure mode battles, certain enemy keeps have fairy clothing hidden inside. Capture lots of enemy keeps to reveal hidden chests and get at their treasure. Huh. So what's this gold thing? Milk? Mushroom? I'm guessing that is fairy food? That's my best guess. Okay. Well, I haven't unlocked any of that, and I probably will just do most of that off stream. But hey, let's look at over here. Let's finally look at this My Fairy mode that I literally didn't get to look at all last time. Hey! Listen! In My Fairy mode, you can nurture and clothe your companion fairies and switch their various fairy skills. Dining room, you can increase your fairies' stats by giving them food. Salon, you can equip your fairies with fairy clothing. School, you can sign your fairies fairy skills. Your companion fairies will become stronger as you feed them lots of food and outfit them with fairy clothing. Give yourself an advantage in battle by collecting food and clothing to strengthen your companion fairies. And what did the companion fairies do? Do I have to activate them like an item, or what? Because I did notice that was a thing. Yeah. Oh, proxy. Why doesn't proxy come up? That's like the fairy you meet at the beginning of the game, and They translate all of Link's words. You'll meet them if I get to the legend mode. So, I don't... Dining room. You don't have any fairy food. Rest in peace. In the salon, you can dress your fairies in all kinds of fairy clothing to give them a fashion style fit for a fairy. Epic. Oh. I do have some up for some reason. Why? Here you go. I don't know what that means. Light damage up? So this will vary on if it helps depending on the character, I guess? So like if I was using a character with light damage, then this helps. If I used one with lightning damage, then this helps. And so on and so forth. Huh. Interesting. Well, I think this might work better for Letty, because they do have this they do have their own elements as well. So that might be why it's darkening out these other ones. But I guess press. Oh, I'm pressing an option to switch fairies, but that is not an option. I only have one. Whoops. Sounds kind of funny though. Well, anyways, so that fits with them. Classic green tunic is green. What's this? Unhelpful. Krika face paint. Light cost down? What do you mean light cost? Whatever. Okay. Oh, hey! How's it going? Hi. Yeah. I don't know, I just unlocked this mode that hasn't been here for the entire time I played this game in 35 hours. In school, you can assign your fairies fairy skills. Fairies can learn different fairy skills depending on which 5 of the different fairy personality traits they have. You can check the personality traits and their current values on the radar chart. They don't have any chart. It's empty. Any personality traits that the fairy doesn't have will be displayed in red. You can change one of the fairy's personality traits each time you refresh her. Cool. Hard worker. Replenishes hearts when health reaches 0. Cosmic horror about being this fairy. You know what? Crew, you're calling this game out, man. I say man, that's not even... I just say that for everyone. Sorry. Not meant to be like a pronoun. Anyways, I'm overthinking it. Anyways, but yeah, hard worker. Sorry. So yeah, that seems neat. I'm probably going to play with that mostly off stream because it doesn't seem like the most entertaining thing to play with on stream. But it was certainly interesting unlocking that though. That was... But yeah, that's just like one mode out of so many, and you just mess with those fairies a bunch. That's crazy. I did think about doing a challenge mode on this stream. I actually played this off stream, this Ganon's Fury. You basically play as like the pig Ganon, the monster, apparently. And yeah, I defeated 5,000 enemies. But I think I'll save that for another stream so I could get onto the legend mode. So yeah, I'll save that for next stream. At some point, like after I beat Wind Waker, or I get very far in it, I want to play this map, the Great Sea map, in adventure mode. So yeah, if I played just this battle right here, I would unlock Toon Link. And then there's... I forgot what that character's name is. But yeah, they're a Wind Waker character. And then there's Pekra over here. Or is it Tekra? T or P? I think it's Tekra. Actually, Pekra is a Three Houses character. And there's the ship guy. Yeah. I've seen gameplay. From the Greek for rock? I don't know what that is, I'm sorry. Well, look, you have to get a C in this battle to unlock this land, which shows a C. And the sea is an island that is in the middle of a sea. This is so stupid. I'm so dumb. I'm so Pekra as a name typically denotes something like rock because of the Greek for rock. Petrified means turned into a rock because it's Pekra. It sounds like a pun because it uses the same logic as a pun, I guess. I don't. Language is fun. This is why I like puns, because language is fun. Oh yeah, and the only top-down Zelda, aside from the original that gets referenced, is Zelda Link's Awakening, which is sad. They should have made stuff for like the Oracle games. Minish Cap I definitely would have liked to see, cause like now I want to play Minish Cap like at some point this year, probably after Wind Waker, but it won't help me like know anything so I can play things in this game. So that's unfortunate. I still kind of want to play Minish Cap though, so I don't know, I'll have to debate between playing that or Link's Awakening. I did not buy the remake of Link's Awakening, but I can just play it on NSO that's not the remake, so that's fine, technically. Peter is related to the name Petra? Huh. That's interesting. Oh yeah, it's like Jesus gave him the name Peter, didn't he? I forgot that. I think he did. Like in the Bible, let's say character, the person named Peter, I think Jesus might have gave him that name, cause Jesus was like, you will be my rock, or something. The rock that the house stands on, I don't know. I know Bible stuff. Yeah, so let's get into the legend mode, I suppose. So I think I mentioned this. I have this in my notes, so I don't know if I actually need to say it, but yeah. So the first game I finished on stream was actually Age of Calamity, the Breath of the Wild version of this game. But because of playing it on an alt account, none of those hours are acknowledged. They're not recorded for my profile, unfortunately. There's a Nintendo Store app that tells you the amount of hours that you played basically any game. But yeah, Age of Calamity just doesn't exist in there. It's because I played the demo for Age of Calamity and I wanted to go off that save data. And then I forgot that and I actually deleted. I actually told it not to take the demo data when I opened the game. Kind of recently. Oopsies! But it really never mattered. That was just stupid. And look, now L? Huh! I now have an option for L on these. And then they have the bazaar. Why do they flash like that? Is it because I can do things? Is that what this means? Or is it just because they don't want you to forget those options exist? I don't know. So yeah, last time I did play this first scenario, but I did it in free mode. And I discovered that some cutscenes won't play for free mode. Specifically, the starting cutscenes don't. So for that reason, I want to actually play that movie. I was going to replay the whole scenario, but I want to get further than that, so let's just play the cutscene that didn't play last time, and I'll show off the ones that did play. Well, no, I'll explain the ones that did play. This is where you unlock the fairy proxy, and this is Link revealing that he's a hero courage. La la la. He's invited on the quest to save Zelda, and yeah, I'll talk about that afterwards. But here's this. This cutscene did not play last time, because I played the scenario in free mode. Crazy. An omen, perhaps, of dark times ahead for Hyrule. I could have been reading this. I forgot it. Wouldn't make the sound. Dark times? If that is indeed true, we must locate him. When they're going to release this game but with voice acting? We must find the reborn spirit of the hero. We'll find no fully realized heroes here. We'd be wiser looking elsewhere. I don't know, this guy looks interesting. Look at his blonde hair, he must be the main character. That guy has a concussion now. Your Highness, a horde of monsters is marching toward Hyrule Castle. Emperor, prepare the troops for battle. No, yes, ma'am. Whoa, isn't that the princess? What's she wasting your time with us for? Whoa, did she just give us a smile? That's epic. Faints. Wow, look at these two characters that only exist in this game. So, I guess you wait to see what happens? Or whatever. Hey, Link, what do you think you're doing with that sword? What do you mean I'm gonna fight that freaking army? And there's the... yeah. So yeah, that's when the first scenario happens. I played it last time with other characters. It was a little confusing, but I played it so many times since then. Link meets this fairy. I think this is a short one. So yeah, this fairy's name is Proxy. And that didn't tell you that at all, but Proxy was just on the battlefield for some reason, but I don't know why. They didn't really explain why. The S in Link stands for smart. Are you calling Link dumb? Because there is no S in Link. How rude. I know we can't speak, but come on. But yeah, so then some stuff happens, and then Impa gives him this tunic because Zelda was lost. Zelda was lost in the last battle. Listen to my amazing This is still faster than playing the actual scenario. We can't locate Princess Zelda. I hope she's safe. I must ask for your help in finding her. I trust you are willing? Link, be a hero worthy of wearing this tunic. That was pretty short. To be fair, he did like just sort of have this whole thing happen. You could just see what happened in this one image. He just suddenly has this power, and the Triforce glows on his hands. We just get this plot armor. Listen, Zelda is the one of wisdom, though. Can't forget that. She's so wise that they decided to make her finally have a game later.
The Triforce is the harmonious union of power, wisdom, and courage.
I was just going to explain this, but
it has been the object of countless battles between the forces of light and darkness.
So there is voice acting. They were holding out on us.
Each time the Triforce fell into the clutches of evil, Hyrule was plunged into misery. But in every age, a hero, clad in green, would restore peace to the land. During one of these dark times, the legendary hero split the spirit of evil into 4 fragments, sealing each away to finally break the cycle of destruction. 3 of the fragments were scattered across time and space. The final fragment was sealed in a sacred temple built upon holy ground, imprisoned by the blade of evil's bane.
Yep. And that's like the intro that you get after... It actually played last time after I played the free mode. I don't know why it plays the ending cutscenes, but not like the beginning cutscene. Cause like it didn't play this, no, not that. It didn't play this Armies of Ruin, this very first shot. It didn't play that on my last stream of this. Yeah, I figured let's just play those. So yeah, that was this scenario. This is the stuff that happens between those cutscenes. But since I played it last time, technically I didn't want to rehash it. So let's do this game mode. And this time we're going to do it in normal. I am tempted to do it in hard, but I don't know. I guess we can. Why not? And we're playing as Impa because it's recommended. Is there any reason to go to the bazaar? I don't know. At least I have the ability to actually upgrade her. Again, what did you need? What did I need for... I need to look up what I need for Ravio, so I can unlock these combos. Please, why? Wouldn't it let me? Makes the special attack gauge feel slightly faster. New attack combo. New combo attack for the giant blade. That could be cool. Let's do that. We should create Kokiri Sword 2? Let's see, it takes one of the dark nut armor and a metal plate. Yeah. I have plenty of those. Let's do it. Oh yeah, that was like a combo that seemed missing, and it's just awkward. Wow, so I can actually display unlocking a bag thing because of that. Wow, then there would be another one missing if I did this. I'm not gonna do that. Re-dead bandage. I could do that, but I'm not going to. Defense bag. Allows a warrior to use a potion once per battle. I still don't know how to use potions, so that's not exactly helpful. Maybe It must be in the item slots. That would make sense. I don't know, we can do that. Why not? I have so many old rags, there's no reason not to do that. Anyways. How many levels? These are pretty good levels. And I don't know. Fuse weapons. See, this one doesn't need any fusion. I probably did use fusion on it, to be honest. Big Goron's knife, and then there's a giant's knife. I'm not really sure why there's distinct weapons like this. But this weapon is just clearly more powerful. Well, this one doesn't have stuff. Well, we can use that, so that's probably what I'm going to do. Alright, let's go. Epic woman. Oh. We select a fairy now. Okay. Sure.
After an arduous battle, Link and his comrades slew King Dodongo, but the beast was only ever intended as a distraction. The army of monsters had taken Hyrule Castle. Worse, after the dust had settled, Princess Zelda was nowhere to be found. Impa and Link searched the battlefield for any sign of her, but to no avail. Although the battle had been lost, Impa foresaw Link's importance to the coming war. She bestowed upon him a green tunic, the sign of the legendary hero.
Oh, you mean I didn't need to show that cutscene?
Worthy of the honor, but he was determined to help Impa and her remaining soldiers locate Zelda. Weeks passed. Impa heard a rumor that a handful of soldiers were holding out against the monsters in Faron Woods. The leader of this resistance was supposedly a young woman. Impa dared to hope that this unknown woman was Zelda. Link and Impa decided to make their way to the forest by way of the Elden Caves, a path with its own dangers.
Yeah, that explained a lot of what happened in the last battle anyways. I knew it would. So yeah, that's convenient. So let's see what... So there's a big Poe. That's the only enemy we're shown at the moment. There's definitely going to be more enemies than that, though. They're just not showing everything right now. Impa and Link have to escape. That's interesting. I could change the background music. I'm not going to. Time limit 60 minutes. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know why they bother. I'm not going to take an hour to do this. Probably. I am on hard mode, so we'll find out. I'm also at level 20 though. Otherwise I wouldn't have done that. That's probably 60 minutes, yeah. Yeah, let's go on ahead and do that. So yeah, while I was playing in battles, I figured I could fit in discussion about the Nintendo Direct. I just haven't yet. Elden Caves. So Elden Caves is where the Gorons live, in case you don't remember that from the games, or maybe you didn't play the games, that's understandable as well. They do focus a lot on Link, less on Zelda. It's ironic. The X is over there, there, but we'll have to go all the way around north to get it. The Hyrulean soldiers went ahead without us. Impa, we have to catch up. There's lava blocking the way and monsters are showing up. Soldiers are in trouble. We have to hurry. Where are they? Rendezvous with Hylian Captain. Okay, he's over there. Do I go this way? Name more kind than people including women, only to the absolute baseline level. Oh wait, I know how to do this. Ow! Heck you. No matter how many monsters we cut down, more keep coming. The number of monsters has caused high-end captain's morale to fall. Gonna take this keep. Capture the stone square. Hyrulean forces have captured the stone square. I'm way ahead of you, dude. Monsters keep coming from the another keep. Keep looking. Capture the monster-ridden keep. Okay, but I do need to rendezvous with the captain. I think I played this game once at a Best Buy, like a little demo. I'm not even sure this game has a demo. I was trying to look there, but I do know Ega Calamity does. That one's like a Breath of the Wild type game, and it's a better game to start with, I think, because this game has so much to it. It can be overwhelming. Like, if you even dare to touch Adventure Mode before Legend Mode, it will overwhelm you. Undoubtedly. Reinforces our hero, thank goodness! No, the game is overwhelming when my whole strategy is press button. Fair enough. The lava is stopping in progress. We need to find a way past it. Maybe if we break those stone spires, maybe we can get across the lava. Or if we break those stone spires. Oh, is that a weapon? No, that's a material. Getting you into these caves was so simple. Now they shall become your tomb. Okay, so you want me to destroy this, right? Oh, no? Rocks are no match for a good old bomb crew. Thank you. Why don't we let the bomb crew do the hard part? That's a question, Proxy. Hi, Cat. Escort the bomb crew to the stone spire. Destroy that eyesore rat. Show these fools the depths of despair. I think this attack with the kunai is the new one that I just unlocked. Because I don't remember seeing that. Oh, by the way, Impa in Ega Calamity is extremely cool. Keep the bomb crew safe. Oh no. Hold on, I need to get around. Wait. I thought I was protecting the thing over here. I thought it was down here. Well, whatever. I'll just destroy these guys, and then I can break through. Ayo. Dead. I think I can break through the wall if I just capture this keep. See, I broke down the door now. It's very helpful, by the way. I used the bow, which is its weakness, so I can now exploit said weakness. Where's the bomb crew? I have a special attack ready, but I don't think I need it. Ow. Defeat the pig pose, hang for the stone spire. They actually got to the stone spire, by the way, but You know, that's... Oh, there's a gold Skulltella. Oh, shoot. I've actually got to go this way. Nope. No AI viewers. I am good. I feel like AI viewers are the mark of shame. Got him! You defeated Gold Tiltel, you collected an illustration piece. Oh, I see. They wanted me to destroy this keep over here. A little while ago they wanted me to do that. Alright, so I'll do that. What the heck was that for? I don't know if that was good for anything. Uh-oh. There, I did that. Now I can go back over to the bomb queue. Uh-oh, did it get destroyed? Another bomb queue, okay. Well, that's good. All monsters spawning keeps captured. Number of monsters is diminishing. We can finally do something. Do a flip? I don't know that I can, actually. So yeah, hard mode is actually pretty easy because of my levels. This was made for them not being leveled up like this. I'm actually not sure Legend mode was even a thing in the first release. It could have been, but it could have also been introduced in the 3DS port, which is called Hyrule Warriors Legends. Alright, I need to clear the way for this here bomb queue. I do appreciate how this game lets you focus on the female characters of the Zelda series more. It lets you actually play as them rather than them being supporting characters. It really shows that there's a lot of characters to the Zelda series that just don't get seen because you always have to play as Link. You can also play as characters that are just not human, you know? Because we can't ever do that in the main games. That's just not allowed. I suppose, not even Breath of the Wild allowed it. No, you had to play them in Age of Calamity, and then you got to play as the Divine Beast. From, you know, Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild introduced such interesting characters. Age of Calamity was an amazing idea. I'm very glad they did that. Age of Imprisonment was maybe not as spectacular of an idea, but it wasn't a bad idea. But it definitely would have made sense without Age of Calamity existing first. Which that's hardly saying anything, to be honest. And now's the slow part, because I already took out all these enemies. I haven't used my special attack at all. Wow, it's that easy. Okay, the battle's still going, otherwise I wouldn't be able to attack. Let's keep going. Oh no. Whatever will we do? Just destroy them! What are you doing? We gotta introduce Sheik. Probably the best character ever introduced. The princess isn't dead. You'll reunite with her at some point during your journey, but not quite yet. You can call me Sheik. It's a name that comes from the Sheikah tribe. They were servants of the Hyrulean royal army. The Sheikah tribe? That's impossible. We can talk more once we get out of this cave. For now, let me join you. I thought Impa was part of the Sheikah tribe. What do you mean it's impossible? Do you know about Sheik? Have you played Ocarina of Time or just been told? Dark Wizard has summoned monsters. I can take care of those guys. Probably. Oh, it's 9:46. Ow. Ow. If I wasn't so leveled up, I would have to be a little more concerned about my health right now. Unfortunately for these guys, I don't really have to. I still didn't use my special. I will use it eventually, I swear. Okay, so where do I go now? I'll just go to where the other characters are gathered. Oh wait, I can actually command someone? Wait, can I actually switch to him? Oh, yes I can. That's silly. Here, let me send Impa. Impa can take care of that big Poe down there. And I'll play as Link up here. Who is playing the Fire Rod? Okay. I mean, the Fire Rod is a thing that's in the Zelda series. And Link is normally the one who uses it, but it's normally like a specific attack. Press R when the icon below the gauge, magic gauge is glowing to deplete the gauge and trigger powerful fairy magic. Using fairy magic will release an explosive attack that corresponds to the companion fairy's elemental type. As the companion fairy grows, her fairy magic attacks can cause additional bonus effects. Bombos lowers defense of enemy troops within range. Ether raises defense for allied troops within attack range. Quake lowers speed for enemy troops within attack range. Shine restores health for allied troops within attack range. Shade inflicts damage on enemy troops within attack range. As companion fairies level up, they will learn the additional effects corresponding to the gained attributes. Doubling up on the same effect will give the effect twice the power. Alright. I suppose I'm supposed to go in here. Hyrulean forces have arrived at the tunnel square. The south gate of this keep leads to the exit. If we capture the keep, the gate might open. Thanks, Proxy and not Link. I mean, hey, Link does solve all those puzzles technically in the dungeons. So, he's not the dumbest person, I guess. He just doesn't know how to talk. That's not dumb, that's mute. You got a weapon. You'll have to wait to see what it is when you check it out later. Although Breath of the Wild just contradicts this. It makes it seem like Link is mute in the cutscenes. But then, how does he talk to the NPCs? Bad writing! Yeah. They could have just done a thing like Proxy, but no, they did nothing like that. Hyrule Warriors has better writing than Breath of the Wild confirmed. And certainly Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom is crud. As long as we have a summoner, we'll have all the monsters we want. The interior tunnel gate has opened. There's nowhere to run. Crush them, beat them, grind them to dust. Enemies are coming out of the tunnels. Maybe some sort of spirit is in there. Oh, I see. I think being the spirit might open the exit. Why don't you look in the deepest tunnels? Where's the time limit? Dead. Sheik is now playable. Okay, that's convenient. I think that guy isn't actually coming, but I could be wrong. They might come down for the ramp, but these are the more concerning. That ghosted guy, we have to defeat that monster. What? It's their only chance of surviving. Defeat the spirit of the caves. Oh! That the person I sent over there has found the... Okay, that makes sense. Alright. That's that taken care of. now let's switch to Sheik. And now I get to see this cool stuff. Yo! And he's dead. Got him. Okay, so and we can take care of that person over there. And Sheik, I'm going to control, but Sheik is going to take care of the people over here. After clearing this outpost, because that's a useful thing to do. What is... Hey, Impa, what are you doing? Ow! What's this bomb crew doing here? Second kitty! All the cats want to see me stream, huh? Where? Got him. Yeah, this is a pretty fun game for the strategy, if you like that. You're pretty cool strategy, and even if not, it's you really feel powerful when you just destroy enemies like this. And if you guys really like the Zelda series, there's that too. Okay, so I need Link up here. Hey Link, let's swap places. You come up here, and Sheik is gonna go down there. And Impa... What is Impa doing? Impa can attack the assault troop, I guess. But I'm gonna play as Impa. I thought Impa was attacking someone over here. Impa must have accomplished that. Even without my control. Forced the Highland Captain to flee? Why didn't you tell me that was happening? There. Alright. Capture this. This is actually gonna be the only battle I do in this stream. Oh well. Takes a little while. Hard mode probably actually made it a little bit hard. Yeah, it was a heart piece or something. Summoner. I'll destroy you because you seem annoying. Tunnel square. Like how pretty the heart is? Yeah. Okay, let's go down to Glass Creek. You defeated the spirit of the caves. The tunnel gate is open. So now they can go in there. Hold on, let's sing Link. Down here, I suppose? Okay, we can command people from this menu. So yeah. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be talking about the direct, and I completely forgot about that part, because I'm so focused. Yeah, Ninja Person, we'll be out in no time, just come with us. What's your goal again? Drat, more stones in our way. So yeah, as far as the direct goes, I mean, the Ocarina of Time reveal, they revealed an Ocarina of Time remake. I don't know if I'll buy that or not. 2 big stones, 1 Bonku's power won't be enough. Impa, we need another Bonku. Well, Impa is stuck. So it's actually not Impa, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, as you can see, Impa is stuck. I think the other one was here. In this tunnel square? Or it's not there? That's the one they know about? Okay, that's the one they know about. Huh. Well, I'll send Sheik to protect that Bonku anyways. We'll send her attack to the Bonku. And then I'm going to play as Impa to just get Impa out. I feel like I could do that. Yeah, the Ocarina of Time reveal. Unfortunately, everyone was predicting it because of a leak. It was not a surprise at all, and that just ruins direct speculation, unfortunately. Oh, there's the Bonku. There, that's it, you found it. Do you see the Bonku there? That's exactly what we need. Epic. I just happens to send Impa where the Bonku was. Capture the Cinco Square. I already done, you silly. Let's do the magic. Let's go. That's a little bit of a waste. Oh well. Huh? What's that? Twisted Wizard, Wizro. He is the original character here, and he's creepy. Dark forces. Where's the keep boss? There it is. Alright. Let's send Link on Wizro. And now we can play as... Let's see. Which of the... Bongshu. This one is being attacked right now, so let's play as Impa. Oh, that's why. Okay, well, we can use this magic. That's fine. The magic attack? Yeah! Ow. More enemies. Allow me to inspect them. Alright. Impa needs to continue following that bomb queue. Where's the more enemies? Oh, up there. Ow! Alright, there's a start. Now Impa can come back up here. Let's destroy this Lizalfos here, probably. At least the Lizalfos. Ow. Boosh. Impressive. Hyrule is fortunate to have you. Whee! Swig Sports was pretty cool in the Nintendo Direct. I just kind of think it needed to be better. Because it's just what the original Swig Sports could have been, basically. And I don't know that I want to reward them for that. It could have actually felt like a sequel to a good game instead of just feeling like what the game should have been. Yes, it would have been better if it was better. It would be good if it were, like, better. Like, basically, they did, like, the bare minimum to be better than the original Switch Sports. And, like, I would definitely not get the Switch Sports Resort if I got the original Switch Sports. Because it's redundant, for the most part. It has a lot of the same sports, and it's just another high-priced thing. Okay, so they want everyone to go over there. I guess everyone's going that way. Hey, hold on, I want to defeat these enemies over here. Oh, there's an outpost captured above, but I don't care. I don't care enough about that. I don't even know why I care about this. What was that about the 60-minute timer? I don't even see that. Elapsed time. I guess I've taken almost 30 minutes. By saying gibberish or disappear, there's a cat on my keyboard. You made it through the caves! Huzzah! We win! Great, now I can head to the Faron Woods and find this woman. I hope she is Princess Zelda. Link, info well done. If we combine our efforts, Hyrule may yet survive. Spoiler alert, it's not Princess Zelda. Princess Zelda... Never mind. That looks pretty cool though, actually. Difficulty level, hard, times 1.5. Wow. Food plus. Spirit's Tome. Oh, 5 stars. I wish I could add more slots though. That's unfortunate. You really need those extra 10 rupees. Is that all it was? Whoa, that's pretty cool though. That's a pretty good find right there. Big Pose Lantern, number owned 8. So that's not what I need for the thing. Wizard's Rope, that's also not it. Number owned 49, 77. Yeah, I didn't get anything that I didn't have before. Hey, there's the Gold Skulltula contributing. So this is Lana. And, yeah, that's the woman that we'll find next time. It's there. The Sorceress of the Woods. Yeah, that's a spoiler alert. And then, once we do that, we can play Linkle, but unfortunately I'm, like, out of time for today, so... I cannot play this. I expected these to take shorter time than they did. Huh. Huh. But hey, I finished it. I don't know. I think it's because the first scenario didn't take us long. And then I learned how to beat it. I, like, figured out where everything would spawn. So then I just could prepare ahead of time, and I could beat it within, like, 10 minutes, probably. But hey, yeah, that was this game. How do you unlock these big hearts? I don't know. I think it has something to do with time or something. I don't know. If I beat them within a certain time frame, it's kind of difficult to do. I'll probably try to do that off stream. Wow, it doesn't count. It doesn't count normal, even though I completed hard. I kind of wish it did. There was one Mario Kart that did that, and that was pretty smart, actually. It didn't make you play all the difficulties. You just had to play the hardest one. Whatever. So yeah, that's this game. I hope to stream this more. But especially as I complete more Zelda games, I'll definitely be streaming it more. It's kind of an ongoing thing. It'll just continue being ongoing as I play Zelda games. Like, for instance, Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and Wind Waker, Twilight Princess again, I guess Majora's Mask, I don't know, Link's Awakening, Phantom Hourglass, and Spirit Cracks. I don't know how I would get access to those right now. The only thing I can think of is like if I ever do get a new 3DS and I can stream from that, then. But I don't own either of these games. I have never played them. I do want to play Spirit Cracks, and that would do pretty good. I could also do that, but I don't know. I just kind of want to play them on the actual system since I have most of the games, but I don't know. Oh, and then there's A Link Between Worlds. I could just play that one at some point, but it's hero mode. That one's going to be hard. So, I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll play it, but I think Wind Waker and stuff is going to take priority first. If the gaming one is old enough, there becomes a point where they're considered abandonware and it's legal. Tell that to Nintendo. They will still come after you, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm honestly pretty sad I didn't get farther in the legend mode. But that's why I skipped that first scenario. You can see now why I did that. And I think that decision has aged well. But yeah. So next time, hopefully I can just do these scenarios. With Linkle and this. And also this Valley of Seers. Where you can literally play as Lana. You can see Lana there. Well, they probably haven't abandoned it. Yeah, they haven't. They're probably going to make a remake or something. Or probably not a Phantom Hourglass, but I could kind of see them doing like a Spirit Cracks remake. With those two games, I could almost see them bundling it together, but not really. Only if it's like bare bones porting. And it would be $80. Because of course it would be. It only works if the game is abandoned. I mean, it kind of is, but they still own it. They apparently have all their files of all their games, which is crazy. All their games that they've ever made. But that's cool for Nintendo. They really care about the games they've made and all that. So they keep a record of it. That's amazing. Yeah, they still use the IP, yeah. Oh yeah, so yeah, then it's not abandoned. Yeah, so that... Yeah, that counts. And also, they showed up in this game, so you know, there's that. Like, Oregon Trail is abandonware, but they stopped using the IP entirely. No, there was like a new remake recently, I think. Kinda recently. I don't know what it was. I don't know when it came out. But yeah, so that's this game. I actually didn't talk as much about the Nintendo Direct as I wanted to. Third parties took the show. That's probably the main thing you get. Is third parties just took the show, as in like Kingdom Hearts 4. That was the big thing of the show. That or Deltarune. It depends on where your interests lie. But Unfortunately, Ocarina of Time would have been a major thing if people hadn't already known it was coming. I really hate the leak that happened. Do not look it up, and probably don't look at predictions for Nintendo Directs. Cause yeah, the Nintendo YouTubers are predicting stuff that's just in leaks. They aren't predicting crap. They were told what's coming. You're not predicting anything. I mean, they weren't told what's gonna be in what direct, but they were told what games exist. So I don't know. Yeah, we're expecting more of Undertale as an anagram of Deltarune. That makes sense. Yeah. I've heard great hype about Deltarune, and I want to play Undertale after I finish Silksong. I mean, I kind of wanted to play other indie games too, but you know, there's a demand for a lot of things. Begging Tony Fox to release a third game that's in no way related. Like different game mechanics and everything? I don't know about that. Yeah. I'm kind of thinking about getting that Kingdom Hearts bundle, not gonna lie. I'm also thinking about getting the Xenoblade Switch 2 edition. I have Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, the original Xenoblade Chronicles, but Definitive Edition on Switch. So yeah, I can get the Switch 2 edition of that. But I don't know if I care to. I streamed it once, but you can't find the VOD because it's one of those where stream crashed and I needed to edit it together. And I haven't done that yet. Excuse me. Sorry. But yeah. Oh, and the new Xenoblade looks cool, but I really don't want to pick up another Xenoblade after the first game. So if I ever get to the first game, I'm probably just going to skip to this Xenoblade Genesis then, because it looks a little more appealing to me. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that's just sort of what happened. But probably my most excited I was about Rayman Legends Remake being announced to be coming to Switch. Which is weird, because I'm not as certain I'm going to be getting that game. But yeah. No, Rayman. R-A-Y-M-A-N. Although, Ubisoft is releasing it and Ubisoft is kind of being stupid. Other than this game, Ubisoft is being stupid. But we'll see how smart they are with this game either. I mean, they've been sleeping on the Rayman IP this whole time, and yeah, now they're coming back to it. Anyways, yeah, that's all. That's all I've got. I need to stop, though. I'm kind of looking forward to next stream, but yeah, I really wanted to get this out of the way to play My Fairy. I also hope to play some of the challenge modes on stream. Whenever I do the next stream. Probably Ganon's Fury, because it's cool. Rain Man. Surprisingly touching story about caring for a disabled relative? I don't know anything about that. When did it come out? I don't... That is completely unrelated to everything I actually said. But, sure, I'll take the bait. When did that movie come out? And maybe I'll look into it. Yeah. I am going to put it on the ending screen. So yeah, we're going to get ending. Yeah, this was a gorilla stream. I actually forgot to mention that anywhere. But yeah, this is not my normal time for streaming. Yeah, you can ramble about it in the server. Yeah, we're gonna go bye-bye. And yeah, so next week, which is actually later this week at this point, on Wednesday and Thursday, it is time for Steam Next Fest. I'm going to pick out games tomorrow because the Steam Next Fest has not actually opened up yet. Yeah, I'm gonna select games, and yeah, that's when I play indie games. Although I might do one day currently part of the Steam Next Fest, and then another day that's like just demos on Steam. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. We'll see. I'll talk more about it on the server, but hey, we'll see you later. Yeah. Can't wait to play more Zelda. Happy 40th anniversary. Maybe eventually it will feel like Nintendo is acknowledging the 40th anniversary. Maybe the next Direct. Here's hoping. Anyways, bye. Actually, bye. No, seriously. I am leaving. Oh, and consider playing Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Or Age of Calamity first. I don't know. They're both kind of cool.